Okay, so you should have downloaded all of your clips off of Schoology into your SW Edit folder. So now I'm going to show you how to bring it in, and I'm going to show you how to do 1 or 2 clips. For this project, you need to do 12 clips. It needs to have at least 4 sounds, and it needs to have music. So we'll start with importing. Okay, so if I make this bigger just because I want to import them, you should already have your bins made from the last one. Know that down here you can go from icon view to list view, whatever one is easier for you. So I'm going to double click on video, and you can see here that it's telling me I'm in this project in this bin. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways to import, but the first way we'll right click, and if we go to import, now I'm going to go to my TV production class and then SW edit, and then in here I have a whole bunch of files that I downloaded. I would click on this and go by type. It makes it a little easier because your MP4s are your video. So if you click on your MP4s, and to get all of them, I can just do one at a time, but if I click on one, hold down my shift key and go to the last one, it will select them all, and I'm going to go to open, and now I have my video. I'm going to go back to SW edit. I'm going to double click on, double click on sound effects so that you know you're in your sound effects. And then I'm going to, this time I'm going to go up here to import, and I'm going to go to home. It's in my production folder. And now I can do the same thing for this guy. I can look for all of my MP3s and my waves. So it would be this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Now I see that this one's an MP3, but I know that it's the music from when I imported it. So I'm bringing in these 4, and I'm clicking on import. And then I'm going to go ahead and delete this. I'm just clicking, holding, and dragging. And then I am going to go back to my project and click on my music bin. And I'm going to bring in music. And so to bring in music for this one, I can go to File, Import, and I'm going to bring in my music, The War Begins. All right, so now I have all of my stuff in here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back to where it was. And I want to go to my video file. So if I click on this, I'm going to go to my video file, and I'm going to choose one of them. I'm just going to choose this one for now. The point of this is that right now, if you scrub through this, it's going to show you just a whole bunch of clips from the different seasons, from season 1, season 2. So we're going to do the same thing. So you may not just say, okay, well, here's mine and this is what it is. No, I want you to take pieces of these clips and put them together over here. So there should be some from clip 1, some from clip 2, some from Luke Skywalker. You have to have at least 12 clips. So you scrub through and you kind of find the one that you like. All right, so I kind of like this one here. So if I use my left and my right arrows, I should be able to scrub through frame by frame. So I want this to start here. So I'm going to go to my in clip. You can also hit the I on the keyboard. And then I'm just going to, I'm hitting my right arrow, and I'm just going through to where I want it to be. And then so now that I have my in and out clip, I can take my cursor, put it on top of the source menu, and oops, sorry about that. Click, hold, and drag it down. So now you can see that. Now, if you see mine's really big, it could be because yours might be really small, because you see here you have your scrubber here that I can make it as big or small as I need it to be. But if you click through this, it's just that little piece that's here. So now, if it comes up and it asks you, do you want to keep existing settings or change settings, go ahead and say change settings. That will take it so that it takes this frame rate and makes it what we set our file up. All right, so now if I take and I click on all of this, I can say, all right, I'm a Yoda fan, so we're going to use Yoda again. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to find the beginning of my Yoda. I'm going to go ahead and hit my in frame. I'm going to hit my right. And then I'm going to hit my out frame. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to bring it down here. All right, so you have to have at least 12 clips that will be around a minute-ish, okay? Once that is done, I would go ahead and bring in my sound. So I'm going to mute this track because I don't want all of that background music, but I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go to my music bin, and I'm going to bring my music in. So now I know you can't hear it, but my music is playing as this is happening. All right. The other two things that you need to do is you need to go to your effects, effects control over here. If you go to your library here, you can go to effects, and then I'm going to do my video transitions. So we'll do dip to black to start out with, and then maybe we'll cross dissolve for this one. So you're going to do that for each one. And then last but not least, for this part of the file, you need to add your sounds. So the sounds that I brought in are, where's my sounds? There we go, sound effects. All right, so I brought in the Star Wars blaster, okay, which I realize you guys can't hear it, but wherever it would make sense, you need to put it there, and you can either click and drag to make it smaller, or you can use the razor tool to cut it if you just need a part of it. And then you can click and drag. Oops, undo. So I hit undo. So if I'm here and I want to hit that and I want to click here and click there and hit backspace, it goes away. So at the end of this part, you need to have 12 clips from all of the video that cannot be in the video together at the moment. You need to put in video transitions in between them. You need to have your soundtrack on here. And you need to have at least 4 sounds. You can reuse the sounds if you want to, but I need 4 sounds. If you have any problems or questions, please let me know. Have fun.